Howdy y'all, it's me, Larry the Cable Guy, and I love playing VRChat with my homies. So you'll find a spectrum of people on VRChat. Players you'll find, you got your femboys, you got your furries who are part of the furdom, you got your anime waifus who are 50-year-old men pretending to be girls online, and you got your Ugandan knuckles, and then everybody else over here. So that pretty much sums it up. Let's dive right in. Yuck. A waffle says, first day of VRChat, watch two giant anime girls make out. What is this, Attack on Titan? Almost got abducted by a gang of tiny Hatsune Mikus. Met a perverted Morty who went around shoving his face into quote-unquote anime titties while screaming, "Aw geez." Met a guy that was tripping on acid while playing with VR and couldn't stand up. Drugs are bad, okay. Saw a businessman that was crawling underneath anime girl avatars just to look up at their skirts while making fapping noises. Just normal businessman activity. 10 out of 10 immersive experience. Would play again, and you don't even need VR to play VRChat. It's perfect. I ran a bar as the manager. Some guy with a Tiny Knuckles avatar and some other guy with a Winnie the Pooh avatar helped me get drinks that were scattered across the map back to the bar. Took us around an hour. Entire room was cheering because they were too lazy to get the liquor themselves. I get more people to like me in VR than in real life. It was the same for me back when I was 12. And I was a dumb mofo. I had to get my brother to beat Tutorial Island for me on Runescape, man. But after I got into the game, it happened. I got repeatedly scammed till I said F it, and fished until I was 16 and old enough to understand scammers. And then I lent my friend my blue Halloween mask worth 110 million, and I never saw him again. RIP Blue Halloween Mask 2010 to 2011, and my entire net worth on that game. Psst, 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 psst. Says he was swarmed by a group of Mauis screaming, "You are welcome." I hid inside a Cory in the house where I was encountered by a mini xenomorph singing Gucci Gucci Gang. From that point I knew I was home. 11 out of 10 whenever I watched Cory in the house, I knew I was home, my dude. King says, downloads the VRChat with no VR headset. Sees two anime girls kissing. Buys the VR headset. 10 out of 10, $600 well spent, and I can't think of a better way it could be spent. I really can't. I broke up with my VRChat girlfriend and heard my father cry upstairs. Would definitely recommend this. I mean, that's a good way to get closer as a family. Some furry legged me out because his giant fat character had too many fur particles. A typical day in the furdom. Time to upgrade that low-grade piece of PC poo. I streamed myself getting a lap dance and got banned on Twitch. And to that I say, well played and worth it. Not a bad hero. Buys a VR headset, downloads this game, joins a random world, gets confused, get insulted by 9-year-olds, see femboys making out in the corner, get hugged by furries, hear loud Germans and Russians storming the world. Get insulted again, this time in every language known to man. Have a mental breakdown because of you, social anxiety, 10 out of 10, great experience, became a furry. Nobody is going to read this anyways, so...
I'm gay!
I walked into an anime girl giving a lap dance to Walter White, and that, gentlemen, is how the secret sauce is made. This is not a game. It is terrible. It is nothing but memes. It is buggy. Uploading custom avatars is a pain in my asshole. It is also the most I have laughed and socialized in years, and I never want this terrible mess to die. I am Larry the Cable Guy, and I feel the same exact way. Yuck. I met a cat girl, aka Neko, I think, with the voice of a 50-plus-year-old dude. Fantastic. Shrek says, well, if there wasn't 50-year-old dudes playing cat girls and anime girls in the game, it would just be a wiener fest, lol. Shrek out. Truly one of the best fantasy games I have played in the past several years. In Skyrim, I got to be the Dragonborn. In Final Fantasy, I get to be the Warrior of the Light. In VRChat, I get to be someone who has friends and a functional social life. I mean, the game is made for socializing, so I'd say you're doing it right. Holy shit. Let my hours speak for themselves. 10,757 hours. Damn, Hawk. You got a massive amount of hours played. VRChat. VRChat. It's a good game to play with your cat in a hat on a mat where you sat. You can play some VR chat.